I am Ambassador Dr. Babatunde Adeyemo, the CEO of Pelican Valley Nigeria Limited, a foremost real estate company operating from Nigeria but with global focus. Embarking on this international trip to Canada aimed to explore the business horizon of the North American country, as well as showcase new vista of opportunities in the real estate sector to Nigerians in diaspora. This tour is geared towards consolidating on the gains of previous visits to major countries around the world.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to report to you today that 7 members of the Avenue Impact Thriving Community bought about 50 plots of land and 2 houses from my real estate company within the last 1 year. It is my greatest pleasure that all the necessary documentation for the lands and the houses has been fully delivered and physical allocation done. The parcel of land bought as low as 4.5 million naira just about 1.5 years ago, today is being sold for a whooping sum of 15 million per plot.
I'm also using this opportunity to encourage the repatriation of investable capital into sustainable real estate business back home in Nigeria towards unlocking wealth and job creation.
Well, from what I've seen so far, Pelican Valley set the pace, and they set the pace in such a unique way of which the aspirant can actually rely on. This is a trusted, I would say yes, this is a trusted real estate company which the aspirant can be boasted of saying, yes, we are in Pelican Valley.
I cannot but say thank you, God, for what I've seen. This is innovative and it's different. And thank God that we created the time to be here today to see in reality what is going on. I had the opportunity to watch the presentation you did about 3 weeks ago, where you addressed some diasporans, and we felt that once we're in Nigeria, we should visit the place and see what is going on. And I must confess, the standard is comparable to what you see overseas. And I'm also happy that some diasporans in the range of over 700 are already subscribing. That means people are developing a lot more confidence in what our developers are doing. And what I see is comparable to what we have over there. And honestly, I can only say that the Lord will give you more grace to be able to do more, and so that the diaspora will know that we have a place even when we retire, even before we retire, a place where we can call home, and then we won't be missing anything, whether we are here or over there, because the infrastructure, the road, the network, the apartments, they are top class.
It is worthy of note that most of my international trips are generously sponsored by my valued clients in the diaspora, who have come to trust and appreciate the integrity and professionalism that defines our working relationships.
I think the one night that we stayed, the only negative thing about the one night is only just one night. I wish it was 1 week, because it's a nice place. I love plants, and there are a lot of trees and a lot of plants here, so the air is very fresh. And I also like plants. Everything is well landscaped. You have good plants in front of the house, and you have good surroundings, so it was an enjoyable place. And the Echo Stay apartment that we are given is just fantastic. All the facilities that we need are in there. We have the TV, we have the air conditioner, and we have Wi-Fi even. We're able to watch YouTube and everything, some movies this morning on there, so everything is just excellent. And then this morning I was able to have a walk around. I walked around up to Toronto and Manitoba Avenue, and I was pleasantly surprised at the number of buildings that are on site. I even saw some people that are living here, that are fully settled in here. I think there are about 2 or 3 families already here that are here. I counted now, and I counted about 10 finished buildings and about 5 buildings that are in process of in various stages of completion. So the place is coming, is developing, and it's coming rapidly. In 2 years' time, when we come here, I don't think we will recognize this place again.
I'm really happy that we invested here, and it's an excellent choice. It's an excellent choice, especially for people coming from abroad to here. It's a good transition, so you don't miss too much. For instance, last night I could say that we had almost 18 hours of power supply. So that is very important for people abroad and for people here too. We want to be comfortable. This morning I used the microwave and stuff like that. So it's an excellent choice to invest here. I'm 100% in support of it. And thank you for the excellent job that you're doing. Keep up the great job. And also the farmland that is here too. The nature is really good. The air quality is good because they give us air quality indices every day. So for here, the air quality is perfect, no allergies. Even with the plants, the air quality is excellent.
Having successfully and optimally delivered my real estate products to over 1,000 Nigerians in the diaspora, coupled with our strategic partnership with the Nigerians in the diaspora groups, it is time to share my wealth of experience and our exquisite projects in the real estate business with prospective investors and developers.
And we've had a tour of the apartments. So they are nice, well furnished. The ambience is great. So, and I strongly endorse this estate. So please patronize it.
It is real, so you don't need to be panicked. You don't need to be afraid. We have been here live and direct. They are recording us from the estate. It's a very beautiful, calm environment. So feel free to patronize him. Come and join us in Abeokuta. Abeokuta people are peaceful and beautiful people. And guess what? Food is very cheap in Abeokuta.
In my trip to Canada, which we cut across 4 major events, I shall be engaging with prominent community groups, including the Egbe Omo Yoruba of Manitoba, the Egba Descendant Association of Manitoba, and No Islamic Society of Manitoba, and the Al-Haq Prayer Incorporation, Canada. I also plan to attend the 2025 edition of the Canada Trade Mission, holding in Ontario. In this engagement, I intend to open eyes of Nigerians in diaspora to the lucrative opportunities in the Nigerian real estate market, and also unveil how to start the property business with zero capital.
I want to say that the very first time that I had contact with the initiator and the dreamer of this project, I had my doubts. As I said, can this man do this kind of project? But I found in him a very persistent personality. Somebody who does not give up. Despite all the very stringent requirements to get approval for this project, he went ahead and met all of them. I can tell you that since I became the commissioner in that ministry, this project will be the very first that is going to get the full approval of that ministry, having followed all due diligence to achieve that. The first, and even the only one up to now. Now, you see, that shows you the character of the person behind that project and the value behind this project.
This is the real deal, huh? Pelican Eco State, Pelican Eco Grave, Pelican Valley Estate.
A man of vision is a madman until his vision becomes a reality. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Adeyemo is one of the proudest products of the Nigerian nation, a czar of business, a czar of estates, and a man that whatsoever his hand touches becomes gold.
What we have seen here has to do with the power of vision. A visit to Library Pelican Estate, just like you mentioned earlier, will convince you that the power of vision was behind it. To turn a difficult, very, very difficult terrain into a beautiful landscape where you have beautiful houses. It's a very, very serene environment. And I have no doubt in my mind that this land, anything that has to do with Pelican is not something that has to do with buy one, get one cow. No, it's a solid investment. It's not taking your money away. It's reinvesting those money. And you all agree with me that government alone cannot do it. This is like complementing the efforts of government.
It is a great honor to be in partnership with Pelican. I don't know Dr. Adeyemo from Adam, but his integrity fished him out from thousands of miles away across the Atlantic. We did all the due diligence and found him to be a man of honor, of integrity, and a great capability that you can entrust your funds with.
We appreciate your vision, the zeal and the drive with which you pursue it. We pray that God will empower you to do more for humanity.
My friend, my brother, a seasoned journalist. He made his mark in the further state of the realm. A symbol of integrity, a dynamic and proactive young man. A man who is not only creative, is not only visionary, but he knows how to bring dreams to fruition. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, only yesterday or thereabout, a commissioner in this state described him as the poster boy when he talked about real estate in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I told you he's dynamic and creative, and he is indeed a go-getter. He has super and admirable goodwill, and of course, he believes in touching lives. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Dr. Babatunde Adeyemo, the CEO of Pelican Valley Nigerian Limited.
I'm pleased to be here this evening representing Chief Olusegun Oshoba, the former governor of Ogun State and the Akinrogun of Egba land. Like Baba will say, Pelican is my son, in whom I'm well pleased. So Pelican, please continue the good work. Baba is with you. Not only Baba, God is with you, and I have no doubt that you will continue to excel in whatever you do. Once again, on behalf of Chief Segun Oshoba, the former governor of Ogun State and the Akinrogun of Egba land, we are pleased with your activities here.
I recall that I got to meet him through my friend, my bosom friend, my best man, the permanent secretary that just spoke to you now, several years back when I had a distress on one of the land that I thought I was going to build and live. Lo and behold, the railway line came and claimed that land, despite it's having a C of O. I was quite distressed and I needed somebody to rehabilitate me. And then my friend just simply dropped the word that, Tokwe, if you don't mind, there is a very dependable young man who has tremendous integrity that when I link him up with you, is going to do something great for you. And one thing led to the other. I came across Mr. Adeyemo. My wife once came across him, and trust women. They have an uncanny spirit for determining who a good person is. My wife came back home and told me, the way I see that gentleman, whatsoever you put in his hands is very safe. And I can tell you that a property that I bought for less than 3 million at that time, today goes for about 12 million. 20 million!
Pelican Valley, where unusual homes happen.